Danny Segura here at American Top Team in South Florida. I'm here with Renato Moicano, UFC lightweight. Renato, first of all, you got a pretty big fight coming up against Alex Hernandez at UFC 271 on February 12th. Can you talk about us a little bit about the preparation? I know it's still early in the camp, but how are things going for Alex Hernandez?
Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, everybody? I am like training hard, but not as hard as I'm gonna do. I'm gonna train in the next few months. I was helping Thiago Moises and I was helping other guys on the gym. So right now I'm just trying to help my teammates. But like in December, I'm gonna start a really hard camp to this fight.
So usually, like, how far out do you start to like ramp things up? Like, how many weeks out?
Like 12 weeks, 10 weeks, something like that, because I don't want to burn out, of like training too much before a fight. So I think 10 weeks is a good time.
And talk to us before we talk about Alex. I want to talk about this move to 155 pounds. I believe this will be your third or fourth fight, right? At 155.
I think it's my fourth fight in the 55, yes. Like I am feeling good, like I'm feeling heavy, It was like a little bit hard for me to get to the featherweight, so I think it was a smart move for me. Like I'm gonna be more durable and I'm gonna have more years in the fight game. So, and I feel pretty well. I train with a lot of good guys like Dustin and Mateus and Thiago and a lot of 55s and 70s of the gym, and I feel strong. I feel it was a smart move.
No, certainly. And how long were you thinking about moving to 155? Because you were a contender at 145 for quite a while. Was that always in the back of your mind? Because, I mean, I'm standing in front of you right now. You're pretty big. I mean, I can't believe at some point you were making 145.
Yes, and at one point I made like 135 one time in Brazil. Yeah, so I was kind of uh, it was like normal for me to cut the amount of weight, because I think in Brazil, I think people in America don't realize how wrong people lose weight in Brazil. It's really wrong. As soon as you go to the gym, they look at you and say, you should be a 45 or a 35, but they don't even know how much is your weight, how is your weight. So they just look at you and say, you have to cut 10, 15 or 20 kilos, not pounds, kilos, So soon as I got here in America Top Team and I saw how they do, they don't cut that amount of weight that Brazilian people do. So I start to thinking about that. But like I say, I was a contender, and I didn't want to let it go, my chance for the title. But I lost two in a row and was affecting my performance, so I had to make the move. And right now I feel confident, I feel heavy, and I feel happy to training and don't worry so much about the diet.
Yeah, that's important. So how much do you cut to 155 now?
It's still a lot, maybe 30 pounds, It's not that easy because uh, when you step over into another division, you're gonna get heavy, But you have to find a balance to not get too heavy. Otherwise, you're gonna have the same problem again. So right now I'm doing good, I'm 30 pounds over, but I'm not in fight camp, So I'm just like sharpening techniques and trying to learn as much as possible and trying to help my friends in the gym. But I'm gonna be ready for the fight camp and I'm gonna be like 20 pounds over, 25 pounds over, and it's gonna be great.
Certainly. We got Thanksgiving coming up, so maybe that gets pushed a little bit up north. But let me ask you this: Alex Hernandez, a big name in the division, somebody that has had a little bit of trouble as of late, but at some point was just running through the division at 155. What do you make of him, and are you happy with the matchup?
Yes, of course. Like I want to fight the best, and I think he's good. He fight big names, and I think we're gonna have a good spot on the card. It's like February 12th. I think Adesanya is the main event, so it's gonna be a good card, and I'm happy to be in that card, and fight who against someone Hernandez. So I feel good.
How do you see the matchup? Where do you think you have the advantages? I mean, it would seem that you probably maybe have an edge on the feet, right? He's known for a little bit of his grappling. What do you make of the matchup?
I don't really know. It's crazy, you know, because sometimes you think the fight is gonna be like in a way that you think, but when you over there, it's completely different, you know. But I didn't watch his fights yet, you know. I know him for I remember some of his fights, you know, against Cowboy and against another other guys, and his last fight, he knocked the guy out. But I didn't like because it's too far away, and I didn't wanna watch too much, you know. But I feel it's gonna be a exciting matchup. You know, it's gonna be a good fight for the fans, and I hope after the fight, I get a ranked opponent. You know, because as you say, when I moved to 55, I was ranking top 10. You know, and I didn't fight a top ranked yet in the 55, and I know I'm one of the best in the world. So I want my chance after the fight.
All right, well, Renato, appreciate the time. Best of luck on February 12th. Looking forward to the fight.
Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for MMA Junkie. Us.